Greetings investors and public at large. Sega is proud to unveil our newest leap in the world of digital entertainment. We at Sega Incorporated have been working for years now on a state-of-the-art new project that will put us far ahead of our contemporaries and top leading competitors. After the immense success of the Dreamcast system, and the Dreamcast's 2, Sega has now cemented itself as the front-runner of digital entertainment, outselling all forms of competing hardware. Thanks to your support, Sonic the Hedgehog swept all awards ceremonies in 2006, cementing our blue as a global icon, representing gaming around the world. With Sega's acquisition of Nintendo in 2007, we have gathered all of the top minds in game development under one roof to launch our newest interactive experience on the latest technology from Steve Jobs. Apple's latest technology will be a groundbreaking development in the world of gaming and digital entertainment as a whole, and Sega is proud to announce a special business partnership with Apple to produce a new interactive experience, the likes of which the world has not yet seen. Featuring our newest fan-favorite hedgehog, Silver, Sega promises a fun experience for all ages. Silver's feature, Garden Adventure, will utilize state-of-the-art iPhone camera technology to bring your Silver digital interactive companion into the real world with you. Using a built-in library of pre-programmed words and sentences, Silver will be able to use the power of video game artificial intelligence software to effectively interact with the player and engage in conversation or emotion. Your Silver digital interactive companion will have many options for gameplay, including an interact mode, state-of-the-art upgrade system, intuitive controls, and voice command combat and platforming. Due to the scare with Furby in the late 90s, Sega is obliged to inform the public that Silver is your friend. He is not collecting any personal data nor recording your voice for training purposes. Your Silver digital interactive companion is not spyware, and Sega is within full compliance with the FTC and their laws on data collection. Reports of Silver delivering sentences that are unusual in fashion or instances of the Silver digital interactive companion reacting in unexpected ways are purely bugs, glitches, and other general issues that are expected of an unfinished beta within active development. Sega once again reiterates that Silver is working as intended, and any bugs or glitches that are encountered should be reported to the App Store. Once the game launches its alpha, Silver's future Garden Adventure will catapult Sega into the future of game development, and your Silver digital interactive companion will possess the revolutionary new technology to interface with your other devices, providing you assistance in real time. The Silver digital interactive companion will also be able to read to other Sonic titles and be used to unlock in-game surprises, which is sure to make gaming more fun for all ages. While the game will be free for download, parents will be reminded that in-app purchases will be available to further improve your companion and the game experience, and supervision of minors by a guardian figure will be recommended while playing Silver's future Garden Adventure. We will be taking this game public on the stock market by the first month of spring. While it will continue beta development, investors will be able to purchase stock in the game's technology for the purpose of reservations about the technology's future applications. We have been made aware by our investors that there have been rumors of foul play on the part of Sega during Silver's future Garden Adventure's active development. Rumors have spread about certain previous employees, about workplace violence, abuse, and otherwise unsavory workplace incidences that reflect poorly on Sega as a corporation. We will inform our investors that any rumors about such practices or incidents are nothing more than tall tales, dreamed by the minds of unscrupulous individuals, being peddled for the sake of gaining internet notoriety. We also wish to ask investors to refrain from discussing Sega's active lawsuit against the National Enquirer tabloid. Anything discussed in that article is purely part of an elaborate smear campaign meant to tarnish Sega's public reputation. We have already successfully settled our dispute with Fox News over allegations of workplace discrimination, and the lawsuit sent by the state of Washington is not of any further concern. Along with the Silver Digital Interactive Companion, we will be launching a virtual gameplay partner based on Blaze the Cat in late April. Blaze will be a $10.99 addition to the game and will add in her own content that will be geared towards the female audience. Blaze will be able to interact with the player and Silver, but to what extent Sega is not yet able to reveal. We apologize for the delay of Blaze's promised launch date of early March, which was caused by Sega's firing of Blaze's lead programmer due to allegations on CNN about his former association with Islamic extremist groups. Regardless of how accurate these claims may be, or how absurd they sound, Sega believed it best that we distance ourselves from any association from any problematic individuals. The memory of the September 11th attacks in 2001 are still fresh in the mind of the public and investors alike, and Sega does not desire to resolve that trauma in any package. Despite this delay, Blaze remains on track for an unimpeded release date, and our programmers have reported that she is working as intended, despite the patches that her code required. We cannot reveal any information about the Annie Rose artificial intelligence at this given time like we had initially hoped to at this meeting. Annie has been in active development for 2 years, and Sega might have to push her back to a summer release. Her code has had difficulty running on our hardware, and optimization has been difficult. We at Sega apologize sincerely for these unfortunate delays, and we will be working hard to rectify these issues in time to keep Silver's future garden adventure receiving continuous updates. We wish to also soothe the investors' concerns over the usage of Honey the Cat in the game, as she is not well known to the public. Initially, she was going to release alongside Emmy Rose in May of this year. However, due to the unfortunate delays in Emmy Rosie's development cycle, Pony will see a standalone release in May. Pony promises a fun dress-up game and state-of-the-art augmented reality hand-to-hand combat that was intended to complement Emmy Rosie's edutainment software. Unfortunately, with Emmy Rosie's delay, Pony will be released in May alone. Any further development will be announced to our beta testers, who are able to apply now. Beta testers must answer a 50-question survey, confirming that their views and interests align with that of the Sega Corporation, as well as paying an extra $20 access fee that will ensure an agreement of confidentiality between Sega and the player. Anything about the game must be reported to 1-800-888-857-SONIC or at www.soberasfuture.com. We hope you enjoy our newest revolution in gaming, and remember, Sega is synonymous with fun.
Yeah.